So, guys, I'm going to tell you a story today. So basically, today I want to tell you a little bit of a story that happened in school on Friday and Thursday, I believe. So, it all started back in social studies class, okay? And in social studies class, we were listening to music, more specifically Jeopardy, because we were writing down notes, and so it was going da 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 da, Jeopardy music. And so after around 58 seconds, he would go to the next slide, and we would write down the notes. So someone decided it'd be a good idea to say, how about we do special desserts diss track? I was not very excited about this because of how embarrassing that diss track was. Because my microphone was so bad quality, my voice is really bad for singing, and it was just really cringy. Because of the random zoom-ins and stuff. So, the whole class ends up searching for this, because at this point, I guess we're finished with notes or something, because we just went straight off topic and went into the finding of the diss track, and I wouldn't admit it. I wouldn't be like, no, I will not help you find it. But everyone decided it'd be a good idea to search for it. So people are getting out their phones, even though you're not supposed to do that in class, okay? They're researching for my diss track. The teacher is looking on his computer, he looks up special dessert, and on his phone. And so at this point, I'm just like, oh no, this is not good. And so, they never actually find it. And I'm like, yes. Oh, yes. And then the next day comes. And I'm like, there's no way. But people have commented saying, I found your diss track. You can look in the comment section of the diss track video and you will find it. So I was nervous. But I don't think they would find it. So, third period came around, which is science class for me. And we were watching the periodic table song. It's not bad. I like it. I actually kind of want to memorize it. But someone just suggested the special dessert diss track because a lot of the people are in my social studies class. So I'm like, oh great, this is gonna be horrible. This is not good. And I actually thought at first that she wasn't gonna do it because we had things to do that day. We had to grade papers and work on the composition book. No, we don't do that. We spend the entire class period looking for my diss track, and they find it this time. And I'm like, are you serious? You look for my diss track? So she offers me a donut to let me help find it. And I turn it down. She says, Smarties. I turn it down. She says, okay, I'll give you a free bathroom pass. And so I'm like, okay. So I show them where it is. I'm like, it's that one. And they're like, okay. So they click on it. And they have it paused. They're like, alright, you have the free bathroom pass. And I'm like, okay. So I go to the bathroom. I touch a piece of metal, ding it, and go ding. And then I walk back. I don't speed walk, I walk. I make it back in. Everyone makes like a funny look at me because I just showed them the most cringy thing on the planet. And so I sit back down, and the teacher looks over at me and says, hey, here's your donut. And she lifts up this donut bag. And inside is a really delicious donut. And I was like, wow, okay. So I got a free donut. And after I thought it was all over, she said, alright, you guys can get on the Chromebooks. Just act like you're doing something. Because, you have to act like you're doing something in class all the time. So I open up a Study Island tab. And, I don't like Study Island, I'm sorry. If you like it, I don't mean to disrespect any of you, but I'm not a big fan of it. So, I open up a Study Island tab, and I start recording a YouTube video, and that's the Rubik's Cube YouTube video that I did. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. It was kind of dumb, but no one caught me, and I uploaded it in class for some reason. I guess I had to, because there's no way I was gonna get it onto my computer at home. But yeah, I end that day off with people looking at my channel. Now the issue is then I went to social studies class again, right? And I'm in there, and I am hoping that he doesn't get the chance to put it on, and he doesn't. We actually had work to do that day, so we did that instead of looking for my channel. So I'm hoping that everyone's gonna forget about the incident, and that I will not have my YouTube channel found, and they play the diss track. Oh, I really hope it's not going to happen tomorrow, because tomorrow's Monday, and school's Monday to Friday, so, oh, gulp. But yeah, after that, we went to the football game, and I'm working on the Rubik's Cube, down at the underside of the bleachers in that area. And I like to walk into groups, right in the middle of them, and just work on one algorithm. And that one algorithm, it's so long, because I use the beginner's method, I'm sorry. But it's just so long that it looks like I'm working on it, like, super fast. Because muscle memory, as soon as you get it down, you can just do it anytime you want. But, yeah. So I walk into groups, and depending on if they acknowledge me or they ignore me, I would sit there and I would work on it, and I joke around. And there was this one point where we had, like, maybe 5 layers of people watching me, and I was, yes, oh, it was so cool to have just everyone around me looking at my Rubik's Cube and just be so fascinated in what was going on. It was like street magic is what it kind of felt like, except with the Rubik's Cube. I want to go back to that. Because, on my free time, you probably don't see me on my free time, when I'm working on a Rubik's Cube the entire time. Excuse me for that last part, but, yeah, I'm working on my Rubik's Cube in my free time, like, all the time. So, yeah, I don't, like, work on it every, like, little bit of time from each week. But no, I'm working on it, like, full on. Like, I can't live without a couple turns on the Rubik's Cube. So, yeah, that's me. And that was such a great time. I just did that, like, all night long up to, like, maybe 9 or 10 o'clock. And, yeah. If you guys can solve the Rubik's Cube at home, please do comment down below. Or, if you have a YouTube channel and it's been acknowledged at school or something, please do let me know as well. And, yeah, I guess I'll be seeing you in the next one. See you guys. Man, I really hope that my YouTube channel does not get seen tomorrow. Oh, I guess we'll see. Wish me luck, guys, in the comments, please.